Hi and welcome back to my channel, Homestead to Health. My name is Caitlin and today I am really tired. Right now I'm in my playroom. I'm sitting next to the biggest burden I have. I'm just not a laundry person. I don't think anybody's really a laundry person. I think everybody has that one chore that just like sucks the enthusiasm and life out of them, and laundry is mine. I mean, I'm not excited to do dishes by any means, but I would always rather do dishes than fold and put away laundry. So I'm not going to. I'm so tired today. Last night I don't know why, but I just decided I was going to stay up late, and I was going to sleep on the couch, and I was just going to feel as if I had no responsibilities to get to the next day. And of course my kids they woke up in the middle of the night, and the first one to come in decided to sleep straight on top of me, all right here. It was just a baby pressed on me. And then my 4-year-old got up at 4 and decided that she was going to watch TV until 5:30, and then she was like, I'm out, and she went back to the bedroom. But it was just enough to make sure that I did not sleep very well last night. And so today I've reached like I guess a stalemate of sorts, because I have lots I could do outside. I'm going to take you out there in just a second. I'm going to show you what we've been doing today as far as the boy goats go. There's always something to do here, and I know that, and it's been pressuring me, but there's days like today where honestly I don't think that I would be worth anything if I try to build on top of how tired I am. And so I'm trying to listen to my body, listen to what I need, and just relax today. The girls just went down for their quiet time and their nap time, and I think that I will be joining them pretty soon. But before then, let me take you outside. Let me show you what I have done this morning. So here I am today with my boy goats. Last week or the week before, kind of foggy on that, I tried putting them in here in the buck pen to separate them from their mom, but it didn't work out because this pen, Rizzo, it didn't work out though because this pen, which had originally been set up for pigs, had the exact same issue with the pigs as it did the young bucks. The animals were just small enough to fit through the grate of the cattle panels. In order to keep them in the pen, I went over with this safety fencing that we had used originally on top of our coop. We had used this to keep aerial predators out of the coop, but whenever we took it down to enclose the coop itself, we had a bunch of this just kind of laying around, and at first I didn't have a purpose for it, but I've used it here and there, and this right here is one of the ways that we were able to reutilize this safety fencing. I put it here with just zip ties, and this is gonna just act as enough barrier to keep them from hey guy, it's just gonna be enough barrier to keep them from trying to squeeze through. Memphis, what's up? You trying to fight, huh? I don't fight. I don't fight. I don't fight. I'm not gonna box you. I just want you to be sweet baby. Hey, he's sweet. If you can hear that whining, that's George. She doesn't like him being on me. I try not to engage and fight with them because I don't want them to try to fight me later whenever they're bigger and much stronger. I don't think that they would probably get to a point where they could really do any damage, but I'm also not trying to test that out later. Memphis has always been my little rock star though, and I can see that he's bleeding. That's kind of to be expected. What? He's always been really social, but since he's now back in the pen with Murdoch, the bigger of the Bucklings, and with his little brother Wilbur, he's trying to establish some kind of dominance, and it's just important not to back down from them, but also not to engage in them. And that kind of just teaches them that this isn't for us. This is not how we do things. I know it, George. They're just too great. So while George is never allowed around any of the goats, today Purdy did get to come in and hang out with them. Purdy being our Livestock Guardian puppy. And she came in and she was able to play. And she really wanted them to play with her, and she did pretty well. But she's doing supervised playing right now. Oh, you're bloody, buddy. Did you not win? Memphis is the one that was up here in my business, and he is our second breeder. This is Murdoch behind me. Murdoch was our first kid actually to drop here after getting goats, but he was our first that we decided that was going to be a breeder, and then Memphis is also going to be a breeder. Wilbur is a little white one, and he's actually for sale, but nobody seems to really be super excited about getting him. If you were in the East Texas area and you were interested in buying a buckling, let me know. I totally have one for you. Otherwise though, I think that we're going to be kind of forced to castrate him soon. Hey. And then either he will become a wether, which means a pet, or he will become dinner. But we haven't decided on that yet. Nothing's concrete. Otherwise though, that's all I really did today. Was the girls and I came out and we enclosed this fence so that they couldn't pop through. Where we didn't do it with the green safety netting, we went through with some old trellises my dad had given me, and I think they're gonna work out well. I'm excited to see how they do here, if they're happy. I know Murdoch is probably, I'm a lot happier to have company back here in his little corner, but yeah, let's go see what else is up with the other animals. Things definitely seem a little bit more peaceful over in the girl pen. Very peaceful. Just a quick update on the pigs. For those who don't know, the very first 5 minutes that we brought home the pigs, one of them immediately took off running, and we have not seen it since. So we had to get a second pig, which would be little Eric there, the red one. It's Eric and Mom's pig. But they're doing well. And they're getting really fat. It's actually a little funny. So the pigs are doing great. They've completely rutted up this area. I was interested to learn though that they're very particular about where they waste at. Their waste is over there in the corner, and whereas that corner is disgusting, I don't know what I was expecting, but I thought that the mess that the pigs made was all kinds of mess. But it's just their rutting up that makes a bunch of mess. And whenever it rained, there were big old pots of mud and stuff. But for the most part, pigs are a lot cleaner than I thought that they would be. I was very surprised by that. Something else that came as a surprise is whenever we first got them, Mom's pig, the black and white one, whenever we first got them, I was milking Rizzo, our goat, and I started feeding Mom's pig some of the goat's milk. And because I felt sorry for them at first because they had been separated from their own mother. Now, however, every time I'm milking Rizzo, she's so excited to smell the milk, and she knows where it comes from, that she'll sit here next to the milking stand, and the entire time I'm milking Rizzo, it's just wee wee wee. She's just going nuts. So that's been a really funny surprise as far as keeping pigs go. I think it's hilarious, but also relevant to the pigs, the goats. So obviously today we have separated the Bucklings from their mothers, and that's so that we can milk Daphne now, which was the dam who had the twins. And Rizzo, I'm so blessed and so happy that things are turning out the way that they are with Rizzo. If you've caught any of my earlier vlogs, you probably saw that I was having so much trouble milking her that I was ready to give up. However, I didn't, and I stuck with it. And if you are having difficulty milking a stubborn goat, try backing off a little bit. So I had tried strapping her down and securing her legs, and I tried, like, it looks kind of freaky what I had to do in order, in my mind, to establish control. But what I had to do was just completely nix all of that. And so instead of holding her down with like ropes, or not holding her down, but like holding her legs still so she wouldn't kick about and lay down, I had to just support her with my hands. And after consistency, now she looks forward to going on the stand, and the milking process is way easier on my back, way easier on my temper, and way easier on her. So we've gotten to a pretty good relationship and pretty good point when it comes to milking. I'm excited to see how much milk I start bringing into the house though, with Rizzo and Daphne both giving me milk in the mornings and in the evenings. Honestly, we don't really drink our goat's milk. We enjoy it as cheese. I've been trying to harvest enough cream off of it to make butter. But for the most part, it's been for the pigs, or it's been for our puppy Purdy. They love the goat's milk. Now that I'll have more milk coming into the house though, I'll be able to experiment. A honeybee! Hey! With a little bit more milk coming into the house, I'll be able to experiment more to see what I could do. Because I do garden and I have a lot of herbs, and I still have a lot of herbs from last year's garden, I would be even interested to see the process of making goat's milk soap. But yeah, as far as the pigs, as far as the goats, that's all I've really done today. And it's all I really have to update you on today. I'm gonna go in. I'm so tired. I'm so ready for that nap with the kids. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I've got more things coming up in the future, and I would love to have y'all come along. I'll see y'all later.